basically what you're saying is you've been in the program for 6 weeks, and so this is our first time really talking, except for a couple texts. First time speaking in person. But you've been having a lot of trouble with the letting go, so you haven't been able to move past module one. Is that right?
Yes.
So, have you been on any of my group releasing calls?
Yeah, I did one, and it was great. Like I was able to get into a flow state through your guidance, but it quickly, I quickly reverted. I quickly became, very, um, you know, thought attached, I suppose, and not so much in the flow state. Um,
Yeah. So that we have the habit of being out of flow, right? And so even though you were able to shift into it on the call, and you probably felt some sort of relief too, but then the tendency is we're going to snap back into our old way of being, and it's going to be a process of learning to get back on track, if you will, right? And then establish that as our new normal. So we'll do some process on the call today. I noticed you had said you had talked about self-expression and feeling maybe inhibited in being able to speak your truth, right? What I talk about in my Empowered Masculine program is these 8 levels of core issues that we all kind of go through and have to face and overcome in order to be the fullest expression of ourselves. That sense of being constricted in our speech. So when we're bound up in that area, it's usually we're feeling like we're being judged, maybe for what we're saying. One of the components to watch out for is if we are judging others or situations harshly, it usually ends up we do the same thing to ourselves, or we fear that other people will do it. And so then that does constrict us, because if we're living in a state of fear of what if I'm judged for what I say, it doesn't allow for the free creative self-expression that we so want. And to be able to have that energy flowing through naturally and freely, and to be able to trust that what we're going to say is going to make sense and is going to be true, and that we can rely on that sense of trust for our support and deliver our message with confidence and freedom. And that's a great gift to give to ourselves. That would be the benefit that we were going to receive, right?
yeah, definitely. It'd make for a much happier existence for, ourselves and for others. One of my main desires, I suppose, is to see myself as a beacon of loving kindness. So
Nice.
yeah, I'd like to help other people, through, just being that kind of relaxed and, and loving and caring.
But that's a great goal, and that's a great visual as well. And so we're going to use that for this next little experiment. Okay. Let's kind of tune into the feeling in the throat right now and allow your awareness to unhook from the level of thinking mind. I'm just noticing how appropriate that peace sign is behind your head.
Oh yeah, thank you. Got a little talisman in there I wanted to give to my oldest daughter.
We're never at a disadvantage by feeling more freedom and empowerment. And so, even just right now, man, let's do this as a process. Allow that globe of energy, breathe it down, and allow it to open.
It's just by practicing the surrendering is the way to get through the cycles of or to transcend the cycles.
Remember what I was saying. You're never at a disadvantage by feeling greater freedom and empowerment. So, when you're in a state of uncertainty, the best thing that you can do, first and foremost, before you do anything else, is get yourself into a state of certainty, a state of trust, a state of empowerment. To see this vision to completion, how would that feel inside if that were possible?
Incredible. And, you know, tears of joy. Notice, I still get the throat thing, almost like a knot in my throat.
And just let it unravel.
Yeah, the visualizing makes a huge difference. Mm, yeah, this is incredible. Never shared this before with somebody, so thank you very much.
You're welcome, brother.
Yeah, thanks.
Right, because this is your nature, this is your true nature that you're feeling now a lot more of, as opposed to when we're contracted and worried and stressed or whatever, then we're feeling more and more of what's not true.
This is going to be a lot. This gift you've given me is going to be a lot more beneficial for growth and um reaching my full potential where I vision myself. So this is outstanding. Can't thank you
Great.
enough.
I'm very happy to hear that, man. Very, very happy to hear that. Let's say when you get past like the fourth module in the program and things are rocking and rolling for you, and if you want to accelerate that further, I do have a program myself that will be open to you at that point. And also, if you're interested in making a goal to come to a retreat at some point, all right. Once again, a pleasure. And I will definitely, man, keep me in the loop. Share your gains by all means. And if you do have questions that come up as a result of, anything that we talked about or something arises, by all means, shoot me a message. I'm here for you. I'm happy to help. Okay, man.
Okay, will do. Thank you, Co.